Hey everyone, it's your girl TeraMichelle. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. In today's video, we're going to be discussing and testing some fragrances that I've been purchasing over the past few days, weeks, and even out to a month. I just haven't had a chance to get around to all of them. So today, that's what we're going to do. I do have some serious likes, some loves, and one that I seriously can't believe you guys thought I was gonna like. We'll get to that later. We'll have a special guest come talk to you guys about that. So let's jump right into the video. First up, I want to discuss a beautiful fragrance with you guys. One that I really want a full bottle of, but because I have so many fragrances from this collection that are still full bottles, I am telling myself, no, right now this decant is going to have to just do. This is Narciso Rodriguez Fleur Musc Eau de Toilette formulation. I can't believe how much I like this because the rose is so loud, but it's the musk. Narciso is the king of musks, and I cannot get enough of this. There's pink pepper right at the top, which is very bold and very in your face, but it quickly backs down to that rose, that musk, and that peony in the mid. So this is not overly spicy. You guys know I'm not an overly spicy girl. And then in the base, you have some violet, some amber, and some patchouli. This is just a really, really, really pretty fragrance. Keeping it in the family, I want to talk to you guys next about Musc Noir. Oh my goodness. Narciso Rodriguez just killed it with this one. The plum note in the top is amazing, and it stays all throughout on my skin. There's also suede in here, which is another note that I love. The musk and the heliotrope. Oh, this is perfection. This is gonna vie for my favorite one in that Her series for Narciso Rodriguez. It's still super brand new, but right now this is absolutely one I want to bathe in. Again, that's Musc Noir from Narciso Rodriguez, an absolute love of mine. Oh man, y'all. Woo, baby, that smells so good. You can't tell me nothing with this one. I mean that. You know, it takes a departure from the heaviness that you can sometimes get in his musks and gives you this beautiful fruit note that within itself has weight. Like, this isn't pineapple, this isn't peach, this is plum, dark and sweet and just beautiful. And the musk is absolutely perfect. Next up, we have one that I'm not recommending to anyone because it is so similar in DNA to the original and about 40 other flankers. But this is Viva La Juicy Neon Juicy Couture. So this is pretty, I'm not gonna lie, but I also like Viva La Juicy Couture perfumes. Is it a must-have? No. If you need a new fruity fragrance, if you want something with a nice pink grapefruit, then yeah, go ahead and get it. I mean, but it just smells like, you know, one of the many flankers, none that I own, like the original and some other ones, and you just throw some pink grapefruit in there. I mean, orange blossom, woody notes, and tonka bean. So it's cute. This is not the time of year for this though. I'm not really sure, you know, I guess, you know, if they live in California or something where it's always, you know, spring and summer or something like that. But for this time of year, this is not what I would be looking for. So it's not a recommendation for now. But if you like Juicy Couture fragrances, when spring, summer comes, this is definitely one y'all will see me wearing until it's gone. Here is the little travel size that I purchased. That's what it looks like. But yeah, you know, it's a Viva La Juicy. It's cute. You know, wait for the discount sites, but it is cute. Next up, we're going to talk about a new release from the House of Ellis, Brooklyn. This is called Super Amber. Such a beautiful fragrance. Now, I know this time of year we're craving amber and we're thinking amber and honey, amber and caramel, amber and heavy vanillas, but this is not that. This is a beautiful musk, a light feminine musk. This is vanilla orchid, this is amber, and this is Virginia cedar. So you're going to get your Virginia cedar and it's going to give you your woody, you know, base to it. but this is so pretty and clean. It's crisp and clean and feminine, and it is a beautiful fragrance when you first put it on. It just is all encompassing, but this is one that definitely feels like a more cozy bedtime, stay at home type of fragrance. Maybe date night if you're going to be really, really close, because the projection and longevity in terms of being like a beast mode fragrance are not there. But I don't think that's what this is meant for. I don't think that any of the Ellis Brooklyns are known for being just super long lasting and just super loud all day long. The vibe with this fragrance is one that reminds me of Powdery Hawthorn from the House of Dossier, which is a dupe for Tom Ford's Metalique, as well as Alien Mirage. It has like that clean, almost perfect water mineralistic type of vibe to it that I'm always talking about in those other two fragrances. So this is beautiful to me. It's absolutely full bottle worthy. Right now I am shying back from buying full bottles because, well, just look behind me, but this is beautiful. I absolutely love this fragrance. Next up, I want to talk to you guys about a fragrance that hit me so hard I went and bought me a bigger bottle. So this is Maison Margiela's Replica Coffee Break. Here's a little travel size that started off my love. I sprayed it once and immediately went looking for a full bottle because Maison Margiela is quick to release something and then discontinue it. So yeah, it's called Coffee Break. Is there coffee in it? Yes. And milk. But baby, there's pepper in here. There's patchouli in here. There's like, is it cyan, benzoin, something like that. There are too many notes to talk about here. This is absolutely stunning. This is one of those slightly fresh, slightly warm, spicy type of fragrances that also has some lactonicness to it. It is just a plethora of things, just like it has a plethora of notes. Go to Fragrantica.com and look it up. Get your nose on this if you can. The travel size is like 30 bucks. Yo, I absolutely love this. These next two fragrances that I want to talk about all come from the Mademoiselle Rochas line. I've talked to you guys about Couture and the Eau de Toilette formulation. Now, today we have Mademoiselle Rochas in black. Baby. Here's the other side of the box. It's just absolutely stunning. Here is the bottle. Now, y'all know I'm a sucker for black. All black, everything. This is gorgeous. And here is the back. It's just simple black. Oh my gosh. Black and silver. Come on. Just be still my friggin' heart. So there are beautiful notes in this fragrance, but what stand out the most to me, and it has a creaminess that I wasn't expecting, but you have blackberry, you have black tea, you also have some ambroxan in here, some leather, and some oak moss, amongst other things. Again, this will be making it in another video as well where I can get more in depth, but I'm telling you guys, this is so pretty. It's just pretty. And I sprayed this days and days and days ago and I can still smell it. This line is usually somewhere in between like $20 to $25 for these bottles, y'all. It's absolutely amazing. Next up, we have Mademoiselle Rochas Eau de Parfum formulation. Of course, I already own the EDT. Here is the bottle. Just really cute. I think this was $25. Here we go with Nico. That dog loves to bark while I'm filming. It's too much. Oh. The candy apple note in this is unreal, you guys. It is unreal. I can literally see and in my mind taste that hard outer red candy shell of a red candy apple. It is absolutely phenomenal. This is another one with a beautiful rose note and some ambergris. There's just, this will also be in a video, I'm sure, where I will go more in depth about it. But let me tell you about this fragrance here. When I first originally smelled this fragrance, I thought to myself, I feel safe with this. This is the type of fragrance I would want my librarian to have if I was late. You know, it's midnight. I'm still in there studying. It's just me and her. nice and just cozy. Like I feel like she would take care of me. We could walk each other to our car to make sure we both left safely. This is what I want the school nurse to smell like when she's going to take care of my boo-boo when I fall outside but I didn't break the skin and she gives me a band-aid anyway. You know how they do. That is what I'm talking about. This is teacher. This is nurse. This is kind. This is trustworthy. It's really, really pretty. And I really rock with this for like work or even a signature scent. This is beautiful. It for an everyday wear for spring and for summer. And again, if you're working professions like that, where you like a psychologist or a therapist, this is like zen, but not basil, mint, rosemary, thyme type of zen. Just something about it smells really, really good and comforting, but for everyday wear. I don't want you guys to think that this is like yoga studio or that's not what I mean. I just mean I would like the person, or I feel like this fragrance would make me like the person I was talking to even before getting to know them. It's just like a beautiful introductory to your great personality type of fragrance. This next fragrance really does make me happy, guys, and this is more for nostalgia on my part than just this being this uber fantastic fragrance. I do like it. However, this is Dolce & Gabbana The One Essence. So I used to love The One, or the Parfum by Dolce & Gabbana. And then one day, out of the blue, I woke up and was just like, I don't think I like this anymore. I'm talking about I was hurt. I was hurt. And I still don't know what caused the disconnect. And then I saw a video from someone and they were like, oh, try the EDT. It's so different. It's this. And when I purchased that one, it was a little too stuffy for me. You know, those trigger words that we use for sophisticated and classy and elegant when we really mean like old fashioned, dated, and, you know, that good stuff. So I was like, okay, I don't want this one either. But I was recently looking at some other stuff and I saw one, I can't remember what it's called. I think Elixir or something like that. And it didn't really get a lot of good reviews. So I wasn't really tempted to make a move. And then I saw this one, a few weeks ago, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I said, you know what? I love the color of the juice. I love the color of the juice. I love the packaging. I knew the bottle was going to be weighted. You know, I know those bottles to be weighted from that line, so it's just gorgeous. The black top, I was all in for whatever reason. I was hoping that with it saying it was essence, it would be deeper and darker, baby, and the peach note and the amber note in here do not disappoint. I'm also an extreme lover of Lily of the Valley, and I'm giving the Lily of the Valley in this fragrance. This fragrance. It is just slightly deeper and darker than the other parfum. And it was, oh my God, just yes, take me. Just Calgon, take me away. Yes, there's lychee in this too, and I forgot about that. There is lychee in this. It's cute. It's pretty. It's beautiful. It's ultra date night. It is smooth, y'all. If you love a smooth perfume, you will love this. This just makes you feel like, you know, slathering something really smooth and just perfect on your skin. This is absolutely beautiful. This is a purchase that I made from the Taliaferro. You have heard me talk about this company. This is a Black-owned niche indie brand, and they make my fruit punch Kool-Aid, which is called 129. You guys know I love that fragrance. Well, this is my second purchase from them, and this is called Cloud 9. Now, what is in here? Sugar cookie, almond, and vanilla. It doesn't get any better than that. Now, full disclosure, I am on the fence about this fragrance. I am not on the fence about whether or not I like it. I'm on the fence about whether or not I can wear it. This just takes over the room, y'all. The sugar cookie and the amber are so potent. This is absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. And it is one that lasts and lasts and lasts on my skin. Now, the thing about this is this fragrance is absolutely unisex to me. And when I say unisex, I'm meaning like 60-40 leaning masculine, maybe 50-50 when you get to the dry down. But it is so beautiful. So I'm like torn in my heart and in my spirit because you guys know I'm an ultra feminine girl. However, I'm really drawn to this. So I think that this is best suited for a man to me. But if you're a woman who likes to wear men's colognes and you like that light type of men cologne fragrance, then you're probably going to vibe very heavy with Cloud 9. It is beautiful. The way it smells in the air right now is everything. I could wear it, yes, I could, but I feel like I just don't want to. I just, when I first smelled this, I said, you know what? I could pair this with Pepe Jeans for her, the martini bottle that I've been telling you guys about in recent videos. And that would give me the feminine vibe that would allow me to rock this out, because I absolutely love the sugar cookie and the amber notes in this fragrance. But there's something else in there that's just a little bit too heavy for me and makes me feel like this will be perfect for, wow, you know what? Let me tell you who would wear this. Let me tell you who would wear this, okay? They just popped into my head. I was just thinking about, couples who like to wear like each other's perfumes. I know like Demi Rawling and her guy, they share colognes and unisex fragrances sometimes. She talks about it on Instagram and stuff like that. But I just thought about two characters that a lot of you guys will probably love because you are my people. So hopefully you know what I'm talking about here. But this would be a Dom and Letty fragrance. So if you don't know who that is, check yourself. But Fast and the Furious, the franchise, Fast 1 through 100, we're talking about Vin Diesel with his ultra sexy behind, and we're talking about Michelle Rodriguez. So Dom and Letty, I could absolutely see them wearing this fragrance together. Like Letty is so, just kick butt, and so is he. So this fragrance, that's who I have in mind to wear this fragrance. And that's just not my typical personality type. Especially that scene in one of the movies when, what's her name? Elsa Pataki, the girl that's married to Chris Hemsworth, aka Thor in real life. She's so stunning. It's ridiculous. So when she comes back, after Letty gets her memory back and him and Letty are back together, and he was like, well, you don't have to leave. First of all, how gangster can you be? He's like, nah, boo, we all three can do this thing. I'm talking about, oh my God, Vin Diesel, Dom, I can't. Anyway, I'm having a moment, too much. So that moment, like ultra mag, ultra sexy, ultra just, there's enough of me to go around for both of you ladies. And Letty kind of standing there like she be cool with, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that is who will wear this fragrance. I cannot say that I would participate in any stuff like that, but I know, open relationships are the new trend. Hey, I don't judge, do your thing. But if I could just give you that mental picture, that is the vibe I get from Cloud 9 from the Taliaferro. I almost forgot about this travel size. I'm not sure how, because I absolutely fell in love with it. And once I'm done with it, I will be purchasing a full bottle. This was just happenstance. I didn't even buy the Intense when it came out. I'm so far removed from the original because it's just talked about and overhyped. And I was let down by the fact that the coffee note wasn't this extreme, amazing thing that everybody was saying it was. But for some reason, I wanted to test the extreme. So I got it. We're talking about Yves Saint Laurent's Black Opium Extreme. Some of us say YSL, same thing. So what is extreme about this is the coffee note when you compare it to the original Black Opium. Okay, the coffee note in this is way more potent. It opens up with cacao and coffee, just hits you in the face in the best, most beautiful way. Instantly makes me want some type of frappuccino from Starbucks. And then you still have that jasmine sambac and that orange blossom combo in there. But then in the base, you're going to get your vanilla bourbon, which is popping up in almost everything now, and your patchouli. So the florals in the original Black Opium, that was my problem with it. The florals spoke too soon and too loud and just took over the fragrance. So these florals are going to show up and they're going to be live and they're going to be in charge too, but much later than they do in the original. You get to experience that coffee and that cacao much longer, much stronger, much louder, and I'm impressed. I wish there was a way to make it last longer and put those florals in the background and keep them there. But alas, I think this is what we're just going to have to deal with when we're dealing with this line, and I'm okay with that. I really, really enjoyed this one. And again, that is Black Opium Extreme. When I know my mouth is going to get slick, I always blame it on my alter ego, Opinionated Scents, because I literally do not like this fragrance that was recommended to me. I also want to preface this statement by saying to all of you in that comment section who told me to try this fragrance, I do not blame you. I'm not mad at you. This is all in good fun. Your nose is different from my nose. I do ask the same back from you though, because I'm about to shred this perfume. And if you love it, I do not want you to hold that against me. But when I tell you, I hate this fragrance, I mean it. That's not personal to anyone here because none of my subscribers created it. But baby, let's talk about it because I'm done. This is the first fragrance that I've actually owned from this house. I smelled a couple of fragrances before in store. I wasn't moved. But this is the first one that I've actually owned. And this was recommended, again, like I said, by so many people. Here's the house. Here's the perfume. Jo Malone, English Pear, and Freesia. I've only tested this fragrance once. That one time was enough for me to know that I just, ooh, child. So I just sprayed it again. And I'm getting the same thing. So it wasn't the first time one offered this. I do not like this fragrance. Okay. A part of me wants to be really nice, but I cannot. I had a visceral reaction to this. Like, what is happening in the air right now? It smells to me like some type of rotten melon. Like, I remember having this type of reaction the first time I smelled Dolce & Gabbana 3, L'Imperatrice. I just was like, what type of rotten watermelon is this? This smells like some type of like honeydew and I don't like melon. Like, I don't like melons or gourds. Like, keep your pumpkins from me. Keep your, all of that. But this smells like some type of melon I don't want. It smells like, something green, like maybe some mint or some basil or some just rosemary, thyme, any of those things. And it puts me in the mind frame of like, man, this literally makes my stomach hurt. And I'm not even joking. Like, there was one person in the comment section who was like, I love it, but I don't know if you would like it. I'm going to have to go back and revisit the comments, but you were on to something because this is so anti-me. There is no sweetness. This reminds me of when you're trying to get healthy and you're someone who doesn't really like to drink water and somebody's like, oh, try some cucumber water, and they put some basil and some thyme and, or mint in it. And so you go and you're like, wow, I normally love those things. This is going to make the water taste great. And you first taste that water. Come on. I don't care who you are. I don't care how long you've been on your health journey. I refuse to believe that anybody thinks that is fantastic when they first taste it. It is something that it's an acquired taste. It's something that you can get used to. But nah, fam. First time you taste it, no. I would just rather drink normal water. Now, I have gotten used to cucumber water and I've gotten used to lemon water or even lime water. But again, I'm talking about that first time. That first time, especially if you're someone who loves soda or, fruit drinks, and you taste that and you just like, man, this is not it. Or if you order a Sprite or a 7-Up or a Sierra Mist or something from a restaurant, and when they bring it to you, it's just the seltzer stuff. Like, you had your mouth fixed for some sugar, some type of something, and it was just not that. Or if somebody makes a pitcher of Kool-Aid at your house and then realizes once they didn't put the water, first of all, that ain't how you're supposed to make Kool-Aid, but it's been done before, where they fill it up with the water and they mix it up and they realize ain't no sugar and they put it in the refrigerator, and then you go in and get you a cup and you guzzling it because you've been outside playing all day and you hot and you thirsty. And when you get like 4 gulps in, your body and your mind goes into complete shock and just shuts down because you realize this is just colored water. This is not Kool-Aid. All of these things processed through my mind immediately. Like, I had an error, like a clock whose little things on the inside, I forget what you call them right now, don't work anymore. The gears are grinding, or just like, C3PO or whatever his name is, just straight up malfunctioning. This caused a complete mind freak for me. One, I was trying to figure out what energy I ever put into this earth to let somebody think I would want to smell like this, and how I could correct said energy output. How anybody could like this. And then I immediately reeled myself in and said, okay, that's not fair. Everybody's nose is different. I have a lot of people who are subscribed to me that don't even like sweet perfumes. And I am the queen of sweet perfumes. So we all just, it's a vibe. You guys like me, I like you. So you like what you like, but doesn't mean you have to like the same things. So you know what I'm saying? I'm so glad my winning personality works for you guys and keeps you here. But this ain't it. This ain't it. Not for me, not for, TeraMichelle, not for nobody in my house, because I don't want to smell this. So, I loathe, despise, cannot stand this fragrance. Are you kidding me? Let me tell you something. I will never try another Jo Malone perfume again. That's how I feel right now. I know you should never say never, and things do happen, but baby, if this is what you got, if this is what you bring into the offering, you know what? You go to a Baptist church right now, or any kind of church where they put the offering out. Put that in there and see how quick they say you can't come back to their church. Keep playing. Or matter of fact, they'll let you come back to the church because they know your soul needs saving when you done put this in the collection plate. But also, too, they won't pass that collection plate to you no more. They will let you live your best life. I need some pearls. I should have had some pearls so I could have just ripped them off. I feel like that's what y'all need to see here. I don't think that any words that come out of my mouth could possibly explain how much I don't like this. Or what I'm selling this, baby. You better believe that's gonna be on Macquarie. It's missing like 3 sprays, y'all. 3. It's still full. Y'all can come get this, baby. Whoever loves it, whoever likes it. Again, I am so sorry that I am so vehemently against the existence of this perfume, especially if it's something that you like. And then in the dry down, it got the nerve to want to. I cannot smell it ever again in my life. Like, I have a headache. Oh my God, bro. I feel like, I was gonna say, I feel like y'all hate me. No, I don't. And again, I promise you, I'm not upset with anyone. I really feel like I was being punked. I feel like y'all did this to me on purpose. The way that I tout my extreme love of sweetness. Where's the Pear, speaking of, by the way? Where are the notes? Let's get this computer on and figure it out, y'all. Cause no. All right, fragrance. In the top. That's a cantaloupe. That's a cantaloupe. Top notes, pear and melon. Middle notes, Freesia, rose. I like those notes. Musk, patchouli, rhubarb, and amber. It can't just be the melon that's ruining this for me. But, listen. No. And I feel like that's all I need to say. Don't come to me. Don't mention or recommend no Jo Malones to me. I don't care. I'm done. I feel like this is again one of those tea and crumpets Susan Boyle moments that I'm not interested in. I like coffee. You know what? I do love tea. But in this instance, if you're telling me that in order to enjoy tea, I got to vibe with that, I like coffee. That's my answer. Okay? On to the next. This last fragrance was the other Pear fragrance that was recommended the most in my comments on that video. And I just decided to get them both. I didn't even open this one. I was so messed up by the English Pear and Freesia that I couldn't, yeah, okay. So this is Juliette Has a Gun Pear Inc. I guess that stands for Pear Incorporated. The, guys, please let this be sweet. I cannot. So it's house the notes of pear, ambroxan. There's something called ambretolide, and I think musk maybe. I don't remember. But nothing in it made me feel like I would not be safe with this fragrance. And I can't get this joker open. Oh, okay. It already smells like super. I love their little packaging with the little foam. And then oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. That is beautiful. Ooh, I love the mist. Okay. That hit me immediately. Sign me up for all things good in life. This is beautiful. I love this. It's sweet, y'all. They put sugar in the Kool-Aid. Thank you to everyone who recommended Jo Malone's English Pear and Freesia. Thank you. I had always wanted to be able to say that I owned a Jo Malone, and now I do. I won't for long, but because of you, I've experienced that. I can knock that off of my bucket list in the perfume fragrance world. For everyone who recommended Pear Inc. by Juliette Has a Gun, thank you. I'm really loving this. It is giving me that Juliette Has a Gun ambroxan. That is just one of my favorites. But the pear just adds something more to it. And it is absolutely stunning. I am going to wear the heck out of this. I wish I would have picked this up in spring and summer, because baby, I'd have had this on every day. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And it's not too sweet. It is just like a sweetness that you would get from a pear. A pear, I've never had a pear that's been sweeter than a peach or a nectarine if you're taking them both and they're ripe. So I appreciate everybody who recommended both of these. It was an experience. This was fun. And I will always want to take this journey with you guys, with people who have different scent palettes from me, because how else am I supposed to know what I like and what I don't like? You have to be adventurous, guys. It's a part of the process. But I just ask that you not take me on any more adventures similar to that one. I mean, I appreciate you. You know, it's like you want to go, you want to ride the Superman that one time, or the Batman or the Joker that one time, to say you did it, you know. So we did it. We ain't doing it no more. All right, then. There you go. If you're still here, please don't forget to like my video, subscribe, join the Terra Squad, and click that notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. I want to talk to you guys in the comment about these fragrances, if you've had them, if you have them, or if you want them. Let's get that conversation going. Again, thank you to everybody who recommended both of these fragrances. My room smells so good right now with this Pear Inc. I can't even take it. I enjoy you guys. I appreciate you guys so freaking much. I'll see you in the comments. And until then, bye. Man, this smells so good. Mine.